Jaden Calabro, Jordan Dewally among the standouts tonight for TJ and a win over St. Albert. Gentlemen, a strong showing for you guys. Jaden, we'll start with you. Thoughts on the win?
It was a great win. We got a game tomorrow, though, so we really just got to focus on the game tomorrow. We got 4 games this weekend, so we just got to keep winning, keep fighting hard.
Jordan, this is kind of a sneaky good St. Albert team, and you guys are able to control things from the start. Thoughts on the win?
Yeah, I mean, I was off at the start. I trusted my teammate right here. Trusted all my teammates to knock down shots, and it works, you know. We was out there, we was playing 2K before the game, all 5 of us together. Builds team chemistry. I trust these guys with everything in me.
Jaden, while Jordan might have been off to start, you were on. I think you had like 15 in the first quarter, 18 of the break. What was clicking for you?
Just we was playing good basketball. We were playing team basketball. We was up 30, so, I mean, we just great basketball, really.
When you're at your best offensively, what are you doing and where's that success coming from?
Like me playmaking, I would say. That making the floor just way open for me. Like when I hit him, he'll score. The defense got to worry about him, not just me, so they got to worry about everybody. That's what makes the floor so easy for me.
Jordan, you end up going for like 22 and 9 or something like that. I mean, you were flirting with a double-double. I know you said you maybe were kind of slow to get going, but eventually you got going. Speak to what you were able to do well offensively tonight.
Yeah, I mean, my shot wasn't falling in the first quarter. I realized that, and, you know, I listened to my coach, used his strengths, and, you know, just got to the hoop. Got a few and-ones going, got my teammates get the ball moving, and, you know, when you got 5 seniors out there that trust each other, it's really hard to stop it.
Going forward, what's it going to take for you and your team to continue having success?
Honestly, just trusting each other, you know. We're with each other 24/7. I believe we're the closest team in Iowa. We got the closest bond. You know, we have this goal of going to the Wells, you know. Every time we break it down, it's Wells, you know. It's a bigger goal than just this. Obviously, it's in the conference game, but, you know, we believe we can go into every game, win it. And, you know, it's just the biggest thing, trusting each other.
All right, Coach, you guys start fast and able to post what felt like a pretty dominant win. All in all, what are the thoughts on tonight?
You know, they got after it from the jump. You know, it's a tough week that you start looking ahead of games and you seeing what we got ahead. But I told them it's one game at a time, and they focused in tonight and took care of business, like you said. We hit some shots, that's always a plus. And they play defense, so, you know, they got to start on the defensive end, which helped out a lot.
And then start out on the offensive end. Jaden really started out hot in the first quarter, 15 points, was kind of penetrating the defense. What did you see from his ability to kind of get downhill and create the fouls?
Well, we just wanted to put the pressure on him, and like I said, he got going early, quick runouts, and got layups. And, you know, once you get that, you know, you start feeling it opens up everything else, and kind of everybody else started to get, you know, run the lanes and get wide open shots because he was pushing the ball.
Jordan was able to score outside. He went inside. I think he ended up with close to 10 rebounds. Speak to his night.
Just, you know, like I tell you, got to work every night. And he comes to work every night, which is good. And that's what you want out your seniors. You know, each and every one of them, any given night, they can perform. And it was his night, and he came out and performed. You know, and I got to fuss at him, make him go get those rebounds sometime. But he knows he's got to go do it, and he did it.
Thoughts on the ball movement tonight? It seemed like early on it was really crisp.
Yeah, you know, like I said, we got 5 seniors that they play well together. They've been doing it for a while, so, you know, they know to get the open shots, and they're not dwelling on points. And, you know, if we find the hot hand, you know, you kind of ride that. But they're looking for the open man, and they're looking for each other, which is beneficial.
And then on the defensive end, I want to ask about kind of the balance between the aggressiveness that you guys play with the fouls. I know in the third quarter especially, create a lot of opportunities for them at the line. So how do you kind of, you know, when you're coaching these guys, when you see them out on the court, how do you think they kind of manage that in terms of that?
You know, sometimes, you know, when we're playing aggressive like that, the fouls are going to come with it. And sometimes, you know, they don't understand, like, you got to let some stuff you just got to let go. You know, you can't go after every steal and try to block every shot. So I tell them, once you start getting that foul trouble, you got to back it up just a tad bit, but still aggressive and play a little smarter versus, you know, trying to attack and get after every steal and those things.
10 wins, somewhere this program hasn't been in like 14 years. I know you've got bigger goals than that, but what does this benchmark say about this group?
You know, like I said before, we just take it one game at a time. The 10 wins is wonderful. It's for the school, it's for them, putting in the hard work. But it's one game at a time, and we appreciate it. But again, we got to turn around and do it again tomorrow. So, you know, you live in the moment. I tell them, live in the moment and enjoy the moment, but, you know, prepare for the next moment. And kind of what it is.
Is that something where maybe, you know, the end of the season you kind of look back and just think about all you've accomplished, and kind of on that point, you know, just the background with this, you know, like he said, it's been a while since you've been at this place, just the journey that this team has been on. Is that something maybe you'll allow more time to reflect on after the season's over?
Oh yeah, you know, like I said, I don't focus on all the records and all that stuff, because, you know, if you start dwelling on those things, it kind of takes you out of what you're trying to do. So, like I said, every game is a new game. So, and that's how we look at. That's the game in front of us. So we focus on that, and the wins that, you know, they come. It's beneficial and it's wonderful, and it's for the school, and, you know, the kids are all into it, and that's what we want, because it's bigger than just the game. Sometimes, you know, if the school gets to the camaraderie, everybody gets to build on it and feel good.
About to get into a grind, as you alluded to, you know, with the end of the season. What are you wanting to see from your guys going forward?
Just keep playing the way we're playing, and working, coming to work every day, and focusing up on that. You know, you can't control the things you can control, and let everything else fall into place.